I wake up in a sudden again. It is 3 o'clock in the morning and I cannot go back to sleep. Every time I try to close my eyes, that dream just steps into my head instead, as it doesn't even want to be removed. I cannot go back to sleep and I just pick my pen and my dream book, then start to write about the same person who always show up with different stories. People said when you keep dreaming about the same person, either it is you or him that has unfinished business with another. Well, I think it is just about you missing someone. Otherwise, it is someone missing you. As simple as that. But it is not that simple when it comes to reality. The truth that you've been dreaming about the same person and had this sudden awakening every time you dream about it for the past 5 years is not a simple yearning. It is a trace, a scar you cannot undo. Like Memorini said in further studies in prose class, you are what the people you are along with. It becomes you. I feel anxious and reluctant. I have written so many stories of him, the sweet ones, the bitter ones. These times I feel like I don't want to write it, so I pull my blanket, clear my mind and try as hard as I can to go back to the realm of dream. My day was so. Not an interesting event come up this day, not after the last period. I bump into Secre. I have this first internal meeting with the executive student body. Ah yes, I'm a kind of busy student, you know. Going home after school is really not me. I am more likely the hangout and meeting type. Just keeping myself buzzing as a busy bee. And that is the moment when my breath would have stopped breathing and my heart would have lost its beat. I see him standing in front of Secre, chatting with his mate, laughing. I rush myself to Secre where I spot Kiki with her laptop. Kiki, who is that? I asked her hurriedly. Which one? She replied with her eyes wrinkled. The one with the blue shirt. Ah, it is Tirza, she answered explicitly. He is the vice president of the executive student body. Why you ask? Nothing. Why don't we start this meeting? He looks so much like him. This guy Tirza, I cannot help but staring at him the whole meeting. From 1 to 10, he gets my 9. He really looks like Arya. The way he talks, his hair, his eyes, his sharp jaw, even the way he touched the back of his ear. When the meeting over, I follow him out of Secre. He smiles as he leaving, and it almost kills me. I'm waiting for my brother to pick me up. It is already dark and there's only few students smiling around campus. If I wasn't voluntarily clean at the Secre, I wouldn't be trapped here. I'm walking to the old gate alone, thinking about how Tirza may be one of the 7 twins Arya had in his world when suddenly Gilan clapped my back and offered me a ride home. Your brother struck you up again, eh? Where is he now? He asked me as he let me hop into his bike. I don't know. Can't trust him anymore. I'm just too tired and too worried about him. I just want to go home now. You're being too helpful, you know. Clean up that Naragot Secre out alone, like you have no other things to do. He started to spur his bike's handlebar. I almost forgot. I actually have this good news. You should know about this, Gil. Don't tell me this about your devoted love, Arya. When we were going to stop finding the guy who exactly looked like him, Gilang quickened his bike speed. It is Tirza. He got my 9, Gil. The others were not even get my 8. Yeah, whatever. I heard him sigh. Our next conversation is only silence and the roar of his bike through the night. We arrived at my house when Gilang suddenly said his thing, the words I never expect him to say to me. Listen, Ray, I do care about you. I really do. I have spent my hours to hear you telling me all your stories or the silly dreams you had, and these guys, you could never really be him. But can you just for a second start to look around and realize that your world's not that tight, Ray? I know he left this scar to you, a really deep scar, Can you just let someone wash this car and bind it so you can forget how it hurts or how it changes you? Can you? I quietly unmoved. I can feel mine is going weaker and my eyes move to tears. I thank him for driving me home safely and said nothing more to him. He said nothing and left. I turned around and walked into the doorstep. For the first time in my life, I'm sure that I never would wear those strings anymore.